Hey, girlfriend.
Sup?
Oh, nothing. I don't need that. Just turn on the camera. I got nothing fancy behind me except for like all the shit that the kids don't use.
Oh,
So I figured out the other night when I was working with Chris, StreamYard fucking hates me. It seriously does.
well, I'm glad we didn't do that then.
Uh like you have to specify what each device is going to be used for.
Okay,
And I was like, come on, like just it's plug and play. You shouldn't have to fucking specify. But
right.
it kind of wants to know, like, are you going to be using the microphone that's plugged into the microphone, or are you going to use the microphone that's like 3 feet away on the camera on your
Jeez.
headphones? It's like, okay, yeah, I guess.
Going in there when Dane and moved over to that, I was just like, this is weird for me.
Yeah, I don't care
My,
for it as much.
yeah, because I remember like I was having issues like up the wazoo, and I'm like, well, I ain't buying a new computer. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, kind of like, well, I was worried about the background
Yeah,
as far as whether or not I was going to be able to get one loaded.
right.
Because if you don't have an account, it won't let you upload a background of any kind.
Oh, really? I don't remember
Yeah.
that.
So I was like, oh, okay, well, let's make sure that we have an account then. Because I remember that from last time working with
That's what you were
Mary
talking
Jo.
about then. Okay.
Yeah. So I had to set up just a regular ass account just so I could upload our new backdrop,
Oh
or
yeah.
that one I was using. Which Steve's like constantly mentioning, oh, hey, that's a good looking thing. It's like, yeah, we know, we appreciate it.
What
The picture with the TV and
oh yeah.
the
Oh,
desert. It's like,
Skeeter.
yeah,
Okay. You say
yeah.
Steve and I think Fodes.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
Which I made this fucking picture in a way just to kind of mess with him.
Yeah.
Because, like, really, Weird got booted out of the Oscars. I don't give a shit who wins and who doesn't win, other than Kihei Kwan.
Well, yeah, I know, right? I mean, I have a vested interest in like him and Michelle Yao, but that's about it.
Yeah, because
I
they're
don't
both wonderful
care about
people.
like anything else. Yes, I love Jamie Lee Curtis. Yes, I still haven't seen Top Gun, so I can't even tell you if I care about that. And Avatar, I'll wait till it hits fucking Disney Plus to watch that shit.
Yeah, and Top Gun. I mean, the same thing. That'll end up on Paramount at some point. But even worse, like it's already gonna. It's a roof track stretch goal for the Kickstarter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's
Oh, I
like
didn't know Rift Tracks was running a Kickstarter.
yes. I
But he
want to say
posted
they're
that in
halfway through it.
Gizmonic Institute, I don't think.
Dina. Oh, you know why? Because Dina's fucking been busy and shit. She got married, so she's like hasn't been doing shit.
Dolphin.
Yeah,
Hmm. No,
that's
that's somebody
usually
else's
who
problem
posts
now.
things. Yeah, kinda. I don't know. I think she's going to discover what it's like trying to balance those two lives, and I don't think she's going to like it much.
No, if you're single, you can have all the time in the world for anything. You're married?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Speaking of which,
Nope, no problem. Whatever you gotta do.
well, I left the phone in the house, but I brought the tablet out here so I could play Magic.
Yeah. Jeez, I
Please
don't
don't be
even
the
see that
dog.
listed in here.
Okay, I'm recording now.
Well, we might be recording here. This is just for like background content for
Oh
if you ever
yeah,
wish
I
to
know,
share
but
that on Patreon.
yes. So for anybody listening at home, my wife has heartburn right now. and is texting me about it while we're recording.
And my wife is trying to fall asleep, probably watching YouTube videos.
Brandy did that last night too.
Yep.
I already know I'm gonna go inside the house and like I'm not gonna get into my bed tonight. So
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
like, yeah. Yeah, I've already got blankets all set up in the other kids' room. Like, I'm gonna make a fort.
All right. I'm gonna look up this Kickstarter for Rift Tracks.
Oh, sure. They're only doing one show again this year.
Live show
But
or
yeah, they're only doing one live show again, which somebody was fucking shitting on them for going back to work too early with COVID. I'm like, are you fucking
okay.
serious? Like, Rift Tracks was like the last people to go back. and, and they cut down their live shows so they would like further limit the risk to everybody.
Oh,
So,
this Kickstarter is for a live event. It's not necessarily for like a season or anything. Okay.
yeah, no, but I mean, I figure aside from the royalties that they have to pay and the digital downloads or whatever else, a lot of this does fund throughout the rest of the year the stuff that they do.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would figure the cheaper movies. I don't know for certain,
Oh, sure.
but yeah, they're doing Rad this year, and I'm kind of like,
It should be
okay,
interesting.
yeah, BMX
I
has
w
never been my thing.
if they were going to do a movie like this, I don't know if they've done it or not because I'm not that much in the know on Rift Tracks. Although I'm a little more willing to give Rift Tracks a crack than MST3K these days. But BMX Bandits with Nicole Kidman would be a much better movie.
That
But
sounds
everybody
cool.
remembers Rad, so that's the thing.
Well, that's because that word stuck with us. Still stuck with me. I can't get out of my 80s lingo. Did I just
80s lingo.
uh okay.
Far Out. No, that's 70s. Yeah.
Far Out is is also part of my lingo. That I pretty much picked up from Ninja Turtles though.
Okay.
Far Out. Oh, that and Chevy Nova. Anyways, I wanted to gripe and garble more about the season earlier today, but you were right. Probably should have saved it for tonight.
Oh, like
I
you mean when I was pointing out the on credit and you're like, yeah, that. And I'm like, yeah, this. And you're like, yeah, what?
I I had to go back and rewatch that. Like, are you shitting me? Did I fucking miss that?
Yep.
And yeah, I did. I'm like, oh well, huh?
Well,
Okay.
if you're not paying attention very closely to everything within that scene, and you just are kind of watching it off to the side, because I rewatched it when I was working, and we don't have to include this, but Patreon, hey, get a little peek behind the scenes here. When I was watching it off the screen when I was working, I'm like, I was noticing things, and then I intentionally just was working and then kind of looking over just here and there because they replayed it back. I'm like, if you're not paying attention, you miss. Oh, it's Bedelia sitting there, and then she's sitting there without her leg. What's going on? You almost have to rewind it and watch it a second time to catch it. So
Yeah, I didn't catch it until the very end. Of course, it doesn't actually make it clear until the very, very last shot.
right, and if
Uh,
you're not paying attention to that, you're still not going to catch it all.
exactly. And it was Mads Milkinson's head with the fucking cutlery and shit.
Yep.
So I was like, oh, yeah, okay. The sunshine was glaring on the fucking thing that day or on the
Yep.
tablet. But yeah, because it ended pretty much the same way that the season started, just with the different doctor.
Right.
So, which was confusing as all fuck to begin with.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. But otherwise, yeah, man, this was different, like you said, but a lot of fun.
Good. I'm glad you liked it.
Like, for everything bad that's happened to me in the last week and a half, like, this has been my comfort zone.
Oh
which
yeah.
sounds really horrible. Like, this makes you feel happy? Yes, it makes me feel secure and comfortable.
Of course it does.
I like these characters. But no, it's yeah, with Lucy getting as sick as she is, it was hard to see Jack euthanize Bella and stuff
Right.
like that. So, which she's not getting any better. She's getting worse every day.
Oh.
It sucks, but that's what we get for owning a pet.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's a cliche, but it is shitty that it's not fair that the good things in our lives don't last nearly as long as the shitty things that do.
I
Like
know, right?
pets and pets versus people.
I'll take pets over people.
Yeah, man. Because that dog, I mean, aside from getting all lumpy with cancer and shit, it was just like warm and big. She warms your feet. Anyway, I can close this. Where did it go? Oh, all right. I think I'm ready because I'm going to end up having questions for you that'll sound better the first time we go rather than go back to it again, I guess. I don't know. Because again,
No problem.
you threw me for a loop with that thing with Bedelia today. that totally got me. Like, I thought she'd gone mad and was waiting for Hannibal and was eating her own damn leg. And I was like, well, that's one way to end the series. That is some shit.
Now, where's my Zoom? Oh, here we go.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
I was doing a little editing. I'm gonna put up our
Oh,
MS3 3K episode up on YouTube tomorrow. So
nice. That'll pop.
yep, just putting the graphics together for it. I'm not editing any audio things. I'll leave it warts and all. So
Warts and all.
no, it was a good interview. I'm just figuring out the Mads logo now. I gotta look for one, or if I just ask Chris, hey, do you have a transparent Mads or back logo I can throw on?
Yeah, because I do not any longer.
Yeah.
It's on my other phone.
It's either that or I'll do something else. But
I mean, he should have an image, but I don't know if they've made a new one for a good long time, couple of
mhm,
years,
yeah,
and sometimes they use old ones.
yeah.
Oh, and I wrote down several names wrong several times throughout this season. Rhonda, Reba, Rhoda. Oh, Reba. Yes, more Reba.
Okay. That doesn't matter. All right, and notes. Nuts.
Shit nuts.
We're all nuts.
All right. It was very hard to describe this without saying the word gay. Like, it's not gay, but it's perceivably such. Like, maybe pansexual. I don't know if that's the term, but like, there was a definite vampiric love between them. And that was the best word I can come up with describing it, was vampiric.
Oh, Will and Hannibal.
Yeah, like, it was very art artfully done and tasteful, but it was perverse at the same time. It was dope. But I think that was the whole point of the entire season, or this season, like, to be perverse.
Oh, yeah.
It goes
Are we
along with the Dante.
Are we starting
I
now
don't
then?
We probably should. I'm sorry.
I'm just like, is that an actual like, question or is that something that we wanted to record for?
I don't know. Let's just go. Uh, otherwise, I'll sit here and like poke at my notes, going, "What happened here?"